My sleep routine is I try to go to bed in the same hour window every night, which is 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I try not to watch TV before 9 p.m. Trying to take sleep mode and Zen mode at night with some consistency, and just trying to stay off devices as much as I can.
The sleep routine that works best for me is really making sure that I'm giving myself enough time to wind down. So I actually, on my phone, turned on the control over my apps and social media. So all of my apps turn off at 9 p.m. except the Audible app. And I really just get into bed. I listen to, right now I'm listening to Sherlock Holmes on audio, and then I just kind of wind down and gradually fall asleep.
I kind of monitor it or consider it things that I integrate as well as things that I exclude. So in terms of like exclusion, I stop my use of caffeine after like 1 p.m. so it doesn't disturb my sleep, later into the night. I try to work out earlier in the day as well, so I won't be, stimulated or energized in the night. I'm really into various herbs as well, and so I have like a little apothecary in my pantry.
It's pretty simple, just like, wash my face, brush my teeth, that sort of thing, and then make sure the shades are down. I usually read for a little bit before bed, and lights out. I go to sleep pretty quickly.
I make sure that my bed's made, which sounds kind of weird, but it was distressing a little bit, I found, to get into an unmade, messy bed, and I like the idea of climbing into a made bed. And then I read for about 45 minutes. I wear my True Dark glasses, block out all the jangly, noisy light that I might be experiencing, and then I do 5 minutes of meditation and fall asleep.
I work out every day. It's usually after work, sometimes before work, but I try to get that workout in right after work, so I have time to just kind of chill.
One surprising hack that improves my sleep is cold showers. It turns out that taking a cold shower in the morning has a correlation with improving my sleep at night. And if I've been really hot all day, cooling my body off at night with a cold shower can work. But what I find is that a cool shower in the evening works, but a really cold shower is usually a little bit too jarring, and it doesn't improve sleep quality. It depends on how used to the cold water I am.
My favorite hacks for improving sleep are blacking out the room, so whatever means necessary, blackout shades, closing the curtains, putting stuff over blinky lights or clocks, just like getting all the extra lights out of the room.
I have the Bulletproof induction mat. I'll use that occasionally. Meditation, Zen mode, sleep mode, CBD, Kratom occasionally. There's a lot of relaxing kinds of tea, and sometimes I'll have one of those. Cold room and a dark room are very key as well, and a comfortable bed.
My favorite hacks for sleep, I would say, are the Headspace app. On a good night, a gratitude journal, or morning. I guess all of these hacks can be used night or morning. Moving my body, even if it's just when I'm brushing my teeth, bending over into a forward fold just to kind of get some blood flowing before I fall asleep too.
I think cutting out the consumption of electronic and digital media, really reducing down to a book on a device. And if I had better eyesight and more lighting, I'd probably read a book. So I read on the iPad, but I think largely I really cut out digital media a couple of hours before. I think it's very important.
I would say my sleep regimen, something that I've really noticed that has helped, is using the sleep induction mat. An hour before bed, I typically go into my bedroom, I turn off all the lights, I wear my blue wavelength canceling sunglasses prior to that pretty much, as soon as I get home from work, 5 o'clock on. Whether you're having sleep issues or not, I think integrating meditation into your life can have some profound effects.
So exercises that I practice before going to sleep is maybe a form of meditation, but really just practicing mindful breathing. Or a form of box breathing, so breathing deeply, exhaling deeply, and just taking a moment, even if it's only for a few minutes. I really feel like it resets your nervous system and brings you into the present.
In those 2 hours between 8 and 10 o'clock when I'm preparing for sleep, which really, I'm preparing for tomorrow, I'm not really preparing just for sleep. I want all the signals coming in to be really intentional signals. And it's great to watch a sitcom or a movie or something, and I'll do that on the weekend. But in those 2 hours, all the signals I want are about being grateful for the day and not being focused on even the politics or the news of the day or the ambient information that I could take in, but I don't need to. The gratitude and the meditation is also really important, I think. I literally, and I know this sounds silly for a grown man, but I literally fall asleep laughing at how lucky I am. And that, it's just incredibly powerful because there's such peace to thinking, gosh, what a wonderful day, what a fortunate life.
Definitely, it's definitely important, especially for the way that Western society kind of engages in their day-to-day life. It's hard to turn off your brain sometimes, and it's hard to escape all the different stressors and the things that you have going on internally. And so I think just, taking some time to really spend on your own mental health is going to have a profound effect in the long run. Setting some protocols for yourself and adhering to those protocols is extremely important, because once you start to make exceptions, you begin to make more exceptions. And so I think just, setting a goal for yourself and then sticking to that is the best way to approach it.